Hello there guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Man Football. I hope you are doing alright around the world. If you are new out there, my dear friends, subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, hit notification bell so we can try to finish top 6 and play Europa League. I cannot believe I'm saying this and play Europa League. Instead, we play the Champions League. It's so crazy right now. It is what it is. It is what it is. I cannot complain much. You know, we are on the 10th. It looks like the number 10 is suit us, Chelsea fans, our Chelsea Football Club. We're just 10. Crazy. But today there's a fantastic news. Arsenal lost 1-0 to Everton. Everton, they are on the bottom of the table. I'm gonna come back to that at the end of this video because we need to discuss about that because Premier League is very unpredictable. It's just crazy, right? So let's go to the news of today. Yesterday we played against Fulham. We drew 0-0, and there was one player in this Chelsea team. He was out at half-time. And I was thinking, scratching my head, I'm like, what's going on here? Modric was fine, he was not great. He looks very off on, and the ball, Mason Mount, Gallagher in that midfield, they were not giving him. Every time Mount got the ball, he like, where am I gonna pass? Wing side with Gallagher over time. So that is another subject. I'm not gonna go into that because if I go to that, I'm gonna get upset about that. So I don't wanna do that. That is another topic. But Modric. Modric, there was a news came out this morning. So Graham Potter gave us this. Check this out. Graham Potter on Modric, he had a heavy cold all week. We thought 60 should be his maximum, but he felt just heavy lagged at half time, so felt 45 was right for him. 45 minutes was right for Modric. That's what Graham Potter said because he felt sick, heavy cold. If I looked at Graham Potter, I'm like, then why did you put him to start at first? The guy is sick. He had so many people to play. Madueke was available, Raheem Sterling was available. So why start the guy who's sick? If you are sick, you need to rest, you need to recover. What about if you had some kind of this sickness, common sickness would be known around the world, which I'm not gonna mention here. So sub him off, don't even start him. Let him know you can play only 60 minutes or 45 minutes, then start somebody else and put him maybe in a 60 or 70 minutes. Maybe you'll do fine, but he was not fine. So I was just like, what's going on with the guy? He looks off on. It doesn't make sense. This is why I'm saying manager has to take authority. Authority has to be shown at the manager. There is nothing like that. Nothing whatsoever. He's just crapping, doing this, scratching his head. Is that authority? Is that authority? That's not authority. It's not. So that's my my thinking. So that's not an excuse. The manager has to be blamed on that. You have to take care of your players when they are sick. There's another player. I am not happy, and the way he's been treated, I am not happy. I am not happy. So check this out. Official. Joao Felix, Mykhaylo Mudryk, and Enzo Fernandez have been added to Chelsea Champions League squad. Aubameyang has been taken out of the squad. Graham Potter explained his Aubameyang decision and reviews he has the weekend off. So was free to go to Milan. Also explain Modric sub. I explained about Modric sub. Aubameyang shocked and disappointed after he dumped from Chelsea Champions League squad. CFC confirmed that. I am very sorry. I am very sorry how Aubameyang has been treated. Aubameyang has been treated so bad. The guy doesn't complain. The guy doesn't say any word. The guy is always smiling, laughing, getting along with the players. If you're watching the training, it's not the guy who talks too much. I don't know, maybe he does, but for what I see, there's just no way to get this guy out of the Champions League. There's just no way. And the way he's been treated by Potter is just not fair. Not fair. Not playing the Premier League games. The Champions League is out. So while he was in Milan, he was dumped off of the Champions League. Wow. That's just wrong. That's wrong. I don't like that decision. I don't. Some people, they like that decision. Some people, they say, oh, we haven't seen Aubameyang good at all. Because he's not been playing. He's not been playing. The guy, when they give him a minute, 85 minutes. That's it. That is it. And then you expect the guy to score 3 goals, 4 goals in that time? No. No. He was at Arsenal for a long time. He was fine over there. He came at Chelsea. And the problem here, the person who wanted Aubameyang, Thomas Tuchel, was sacked. So Potter came in and he just treated Aubameyang like nothing. No games, no minute. Champions League is dumped out. So where the guy is gonna go now? It's better just terminate his contract. And even if they terminate his contract, the only club he can play is Barcelona and Chelsea. But what I'm saying here, the way Aubameyang has been treated is not right. I am not happy about that. A lot of people, they are saying Aubameyang, blah, blah, blah. And for me, for what I see, no, that's not right. It's not right. And the guy is shocked and surprised why he was dumped out of the Champions League. So guys, let me know in the comment if you understand and if you feel the way I'm feeling, like it's not fair, let me know. Or if you are positive, if you're happy Aubameyang is out, they dumped him out of Champions League, let me know. I'm happy to hear anything. This is why the Chelsea Man Football is here for discussion, so we are happy on the other side. It is good. So let's continue and see what's going on. Yesterday when Joao Fofana came on, he looks fantastic. Joao Fofana has attempted to take on more players, 7 in just his first 60 minutes in his Chelsea career than Kai Havertz has attempted 4 in his last 5 starts for Chelsea. So unlucky Fofana, so unlucky. It is true. When Joao Fofana came on, he's just, wow, you know, Drogba is back. That touch he gave in 18 bucks. Unlucky Fofana, he didn't score. Unlucky. That touch, that Drogba style touch. You remember those days when Drogba got in the 18 box, sometimes he'll make some magical touch and go. He scored. So those signs are showing in Fofana. This is what I'm saying. Game time. Give the young lad game time. He will change the attacking Chelsea staff. He likes to take players on himself than Kai Havertz, who is just lazy, doesn't know what he's doing. That's my biggest problem. The guy doesn't do nothing. I talked about him yesterday here. Doesn't do nothing whatsoever. It's just getting me upset every time to watch him. Nothing. So guys, let me know in the comment, what do you feel? If Joao Fofana can start playing for Chelsea up front every game, for me, yes, he needs to do that. Every time I give my match preview, I put Fofana there because I know and I have seen the guy, what he can do on the ball. I have seen it. I don't know why the manager doesn't see it. I don't know. Maybe it's Kai Havertz Champions League goal. Remember when we play against Manchester City, he scored a winning goal. Maybe that's why it's keeping him up there. But if there's no performance, if the guy doesn't show nothing, then why playing him? Bench him for 4 games so he realizes he needs to change. If he doesn't, he's just gonna make every time mistakes. Every time mistake. That's what happened. So I need to show you something because I saw this lineup and I'm like, this is a good lineup. Check this out. This lineup is fantastic. You see Joao Fofana on top, fantastic. Modric, fantastic. Felix, Mudryk, Kovacic, Fernandez, Chilwell, Batshuayi, Silva, James and keeper in goal. That lineup can do anything. That's the best lineup for Chelsea. Very good. But there is but. The manager, the tactic of the manager. If the tactic of the manager are useless, no blame in the tactic. This team, that lineup you've seen there, they won't do nothing. They will lose games. They will lose games. You can sign expensive players. You can buy, like I said yesterday, Messi, Mbappe, Neymar. If the manager, he has no tactic, he has no knowledge, no plans, nothing whatsoever, they will lose games. They will lose because they don't know what to do. The man on top, he has no vision. So you have to have a vision as a manager, right? You have something before you are going into the game. You have to. If there's nothing like that, then you're just gonna make us fans disappointed over time. So I'm showing you this lineup. Very good lineup. Very fantastic. If you see players in this lineup, they look amazing. Amazing. But the manager is the key manager. He has to know the tactics of the game. Yesterday, the tactic was terrible, horrible. It's sick, very sick tactic. I didn't wanna I was laughing. I was like, oh dear God. Against Fulham, they are neighbors to Chelsea, you know. Chelsea's in Fulham, so that game we needed to win. We needed to win. So let me know, what do you think about all this, about Aubameyang get left out of the Champions League? That was not right. I don't like that. Let me know, what do you think about Modric? He has a sniff. I call it a sniff because it's fun, right? He has a big code, but me, I call it a sniff. He has a big code, and that's why he was off at half time, and he was very sick. And that is the manager's fault, because if the player is sick, as I said, you gotta take care of him. Don't play him. We have so many choices there. Sterling was around, Madueke was around, so start the people who are not sick. Think twice. Think. Now, let's get back to Arsenal. This is the last subject we'll talk about. Arsenal. What happened? What just happened? Guys, as I said always, the Premier League is very unpredictable. Very hard. You never know who's gonna win. You never know who's gonna lose. This is why I love the Premier League. It's not like La Liga or what is this? French football or Italian football. It's not like that. It's just amazing, amazing. Arsenal lost, very surprising. They were surprised they lost. They did not believe they lost to a bottom team table. Everton, they haven't won 8 games. 8 games, I think, 9 games under Frank Lampard, and Frank Lampard was sacked by Everton, and they got a new manager, and it looks promising, and Everton, they really wanted that 3 points. So Arsenal gave them 3 points, 3 points, and to make matters worse, you know what I'm gonna say? They bought Jorginho. They bought Jorginho, and they lost again. A case from Chelsea. That's why everybody's saying a case. Jorginho gave him a case. I don't believe that. I think it's just unlucky. The day is not just good for Arsenal today. So you cannot have bread all the time in the house. You cannot have cake all the time in the house. You cannot have meat on the table all the time. There has to be some days there's no food in the house. There has to be some days you are having a sniff, like Modric is having a sniff, a big cold. So Arsenal today, they had a sniff, a sniff at Everton. They went to Everton, so that is a sniff. That is a sniff. So Arsenal, they're fine. They are fine at the table. They looks fine. They're 5 points. 5 points ahead of Manchester City, so they're fine. They're gonna win against the next game, so it's just not good there for them at the office. Oh, not at the office, at Everton office. It's not good for them, so a sniff continue for Arsenal. So that's it, my friend, for today. That is it. Let me know what you think about Arsenal dropping the points. They thought they're gonna win every game. You can't. There has to be somewhere you just stopped. Click! And you lost. That's what it is. It is football. It is Premier League. Every team in the Premier League, a fantastic team. There is no small team. So that's why every game, every hour, you have to stand up and put a big performance. Big one. Otherwise, you have to have a sniff. I will see you soon, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, hit notification bell so we can reach in top 6 and play the Europa League. Anything can happen. I'll see you soon. Have a lovely day wherever you are, and God bless.